Hello, friends. Welcome. Let's just give people a couple seconds to file in here. Thanks for being here. I'm glad that you are here. And yes, let's just wait for about 5 or 10 seconds, and then I will start, and we will get going. Well, I'm just checking my stream on my phone. That's what you hear there. Okay, it looks like it's working, which is good. All right, let's fly. Hey, everyone. I am Canuck Clay. I am the founder of the GLCPC, the Good Looking Canucks Positivity Club. And this is my Canucks take, all in one take. It's Clay's Canucks commentary. Live stream twice a week, Sundays and Wednesdays. Today is Wednesday, and we are here. We are live. Thank you for being here. Right off the bat, I want to give a shout out to my moderators. Firstly, thank you in advance. As I always say, do what you need to do. And if you're ever unsure, and this goes for all moderators, just leave it there and let someone else deal with it. No, in all seriousness, if you're not sure, just leave it up, and then I can deal with it, or at least look at it. But thank you in advance. Secondly, I want to give a shout out and a thank you to all my sponsors: Perform and Transform, personal training and weight loss. I'm down 7 pounds now since September 1st. So I'm down. I'm very excited. It motivates me to keep going. Still drinking water. I'm not sure why I'm drinking out of a Gatorade bottle. Maybe it makes me feel like I'm on the team or something. See, watch this. That was good. Trust me, that is water. And I'm actually eating, grapes today as a nice little change too. So grapes and water, hopefully I don't choke on the grapes as I'm speaking with you. So Perform and Transform, personal training and weight loss, my trainer Pat, and you can always sign up for a free 7-day trial. The link is always in my videos for the next little while. So check it out. I know there's at least one of you out there who indeed has already signed up for that, which is pretty cool. And I see this person in some of our videos. Again, Lucas, you're all good. You never slip up. I appreciate you. I appreciate all the moderators. Also to GassyJackArt.com, maker of these awesome prints as you see. Also to Monkey 9 Brewing, the eternal sponsor, and to Zawada Mortgages, run by former player Raymond Zawada. Thanks to all of those sponsors for their support. Also, shout out to my hero members: nucksfan number 29, Just Incredible, Lucas Gates, and Andrew Chang. To Hall of Fame members: Jens95, simalexander, Just Incredible. No, I said Just Incredible name twice. Sorry, old habits die hard, Justin. Hall of Fame member. Let's start again. Hero members: nucksfan number 29, Just Incredible, Lucas Gates, and Andrew Chang. Hall of Fame members: Jens95, simalexander, Chris Seifried, Adam Broomfield, and Shannon Hollingworth. Also to my franchise members, to my all-star members, thank you. I appreciate your support as always. Do not take you for granted. And if you want to become a member of the CCC Crew, press the join button underneath this or in my videos, or on the memberships tab on my YouTube channel. Lastly, no matter where you're watching from, whether you're in my beautiful neighborhood of Steveston and Richmond, in the city, in the lower mainland, in the province, in the country, on the continent, or around the world, thank you for being here. I also saw Pat from Hong Kong is here, so thank you. I love it when there are overseas people. Must be about 1 in the afternoon there. That's my guess. And I appreciate all of you, no matter where you're watching from. 25 of you in here. A slow start tonight, but no problem. Let's try and get the likes up to at least 10 or 15. Always like it to be about 50% of the people that are in here, kind of my patented numbers. So if you want to give this video a like, if you're sitting there watching, like the fact that we can be together on a Wednesday night, like the fact that the Canucks start training camp tomorrow, like the fact that Jim Benning, Travis Green, and the Canucks met the media today, like 104 in Hong Kong, thank you, like the fact, and Benedict is from Hungary, nice, and like the fact that we got hockey to talk about. And we're gonna do so pretty steadily for the next 6 to 8 months, I guess, which is pretty cool. Okay, if you're new here, I always say if you're new, this is what you should do. I used to say if you're new, you know what to do, and then a couple people wrote me and said, "Well, how do we know what to do?" So if you're new, this is what you should do. Hit the subscribe button now for daily Canucks insight that's positive, timely, and trustworthy. We have crested over the 7,500 subscriber goal. Thank you very much. Would love to get to 8,000 for before the season starts. So we have to push a little bit, but we'll get there. Benedict, you don't follow hockey? Well, I'm glad you're here. Give me the rundown of the Canucks. I don't really know much. By the end of this hour, you will know everything you need to know about the Canucks. Okay, let me, if you're new here, I'm going to talk for the first 5 or 10 minutes. Oh, it's already been 5 minutes. I'm going to talk for about 5 more minutes or so, maybe 5 or 7 minutes. Then I turn it over to you for Canucks and hockey related questions. That's for a good half an hour to 40 minutes. And then I end off with about 10 to 15 minutes of Ask Me Anything. And if you guys mess that up, and that's fine. We won't chastise you, but that's how I like to organize these streams. So I will chat for the next few minutes now. Okay, the Canucks had their medical and fitness testing today at Rogers Arena, and they will start in Abbotsford for 3 days, tomorrow, Friday, and Saturday. Then a preseason game in Spokane on Sunday, the first matchup between the Canucks and the Kraken. And then on Monday, they're in Abbotsford. You guys saw those ticket prices, $75 minimum. So a lot of people saying that's a cash grab. They're capitalizing on people being excited to be back in the arena. Yeah, it's a little expensive. I don't even like paying my $45 or $50 for my seats for preseason. I guess one game in Abbotsford for the big Canucks exhibition. That's what they're going to do. But as of today, there are many, 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 many seats open. Sorry, I won't chew so loud. I just realized I rarely eat on these streams. I always drink water. This makes me feel like an athlete. I'm going to do that again. Well, I think I missed half my, that wasn't the best. Okay. Anyways, that's the kind of content that I'm sure you guys crave for on this channel. So we heard some news from Jim Benning and Travis Green. I'll hit on about 5 or 6 main topics for the next 5 or 6 minutes, and then maybe it won't take that long, and then we will go to all of you. Quinn Hughes, Elias Pettersson. No news. Jim Benning said they aren't that far away. That's a relative term. I'm not sure how far truly they are away, but we do know that Kirill Kaprizov signed for $9 million for 5 years. Is he a fair comparable? Maybe not, maybe so. Equal points per game, but Pettersson is younger and plays center, and Kaprizov doesn't. There's that. There is Rasmus Dahlin, who signed for 3 years, $6 million, compared to Heiskanen, who signed for 8.45, and Makar signed for 9. Of course, those were long-term deals. So you could say Dahlin at $6 million times 3. That could be a fair comparable for Hughes on a bridge deal. Recently I've said that Pettersson and Hughes will likely go bridge, kick the can down the road a little bit for a bigger negotiation, and of course gives you more freedom now at the expense of potentially bigger paydays down the road. So no big news on Pettersson and Hughes just quite yet. We learned that Brandon Sutter will likely not be at camp tomorrow because he is dealing with fatigue issues that are not COVID related, but they say they have to go for some tests. So that's not that comforting. But yes, Brandon Sutter likely not going to be there at the start of training camp tomorrow. Great break. Tyler Mott will not be there at the start of training camp. We knew that. I vlogged about it. Rehabbing from an upper body surgery. So he could be a good 3 or 4 weeks away. Then we have Justin Bailey, likely to start in the AHL, but he contracted COVID in his hometown of, I think he's in Buffalo, So he will not be here to start camp tomorrow. He's at least 10 or 14 days away. And then, sorry guys, this is rude. I shouldn't eat when I'm, on one hand, I shouldn't eat while I'm streaming, but I guess I got to get prepared for that 24-hour stream, right? So there's that. Tyler Mott's going to be a few weeks away. One player that will be there is Travis Hamonic. There are a lot of rumors that he was holding out from because of the vaccination requirement, or at least the high recommendation, right? There's a lot of penalties against the team. It makes it hard for any players that are unvaccinated. But Jim Benning said, A, that Travis Hamonic will be there tomorrow in camp, and B, the entire organization, players, coaches, staff, the entire Canucks organization will be fully vaccinated by the time season starts. So that's a good thing. That's a good thing. And then I guess the last thing, another person, I I'm going to acknowledge everyone in the chat in a second, but man, it takes one legend to know another legend. I welcome all of you, and I welcome Hot Take Hockey, the legend himself, him of, what do you got, like 42,000 subscribers now? But yes. Oh, Raybro, yet another legend. You must be coming off a stream or something, but thank you guys for being here. Oh, okay. I have a feeling John was either streaming or at least he got 2 or 3 of his friends to come in with him. Raybro, Skinner, welcome. Look at this legend. I love it. I love that you guys are here. And then Alex Chiasson, 9-year veteran. He was a second-round pick back when he was drafted by the Stars. 2 years with the Stars, 2 years with Ottawa, 1 year with Calgary, 1 year with Washington, 3 years with Edmonton, and now a PTO with the Canucks. This is a great move. It's a low risk, potentially high reward, because if he doesn't stick, he doesn't stick. No skin off our back, no money spent. However, because he's on a PTO, he's technically free to sign with any other team, but I don't think that's going to happen. Just simply because if it hasn't happened before now, I don't think it's going to happen now. It's not like a team's going to have FOMO just because we're bringing Alex Chiasson in. Big boy, 6'4", 205, got some good size, decent hands. You know, he's on a 30-point pace last season. He's had a career high of 38 points. He can go at 0.30 points per game, which is about third line production material. So I'm excited to see what Alex Chiasson can do. And given that Mott's out, PD's not signed, Bailey's out, and Sutter's out, that's technically 4 spots that he could fill, not all by himself. You know what I mean? There's a spot open for him, so he's got a good chance to make the team. He made $2.15 million last year in Edmonton, so we're obviously not going to pay him that. We have to save every dollar we can, so maybe he sticks around for $800 or $900 grand. Remember, Travis Hamonic came to the team on a PTO last year as well, and Raybro is saying that Chiasson is a bum, but we will see. Okay. Hot Take, thanks for bringing those few people in. Thanks everyone for being here. Before we start, really quickly, so don't ask me any questions yet because I won't answer them. Before we start, everyone type in the chat where you're from. This is what I love to see. So just spam the chat. No, don't spam it. I only want you to answer this once because you should only be in one place right now. Everyone put in the chat where you're coming from right now, and then I can eat grapes for about 30 seconds. So let's do that. Everyone put in the chat where you're from. I won't read them all out, but I'll just read them as I chew loudly into the microphone. Nice. Overseas, Victoria Nanaimo. Overseas, Australia. Hungary, that's amazing. Nice. Mark from China, awesome. So I see Hungary, Australia, and China as the 3 for the away ones. ASMR from Clay. I don't know if anyone wants that. Although, actually, I'm having a lot of fun squirting water. That didn't sound right. Squirting water in my mouth. Like an athlete. Nail my face again. I got to get better at that. Jim Benning's basement, nice. Outer space. Okay, now you guys are getting silly. Anyone here from Richmond or Steveston? Yeah, that dude, I agree with you. I didn't know he was 6'4". I hate ASMR. Don't worry, Jog Paul. I won't do it intentionally. This one, I'll move away. All right. A lot of really good responses. I love how we are local, we are national, we are international. So thank you everyone for being here. This is awesome. All right. I have done enough talking. I would love to hear from you guys now. So ask me some questions and we will get going. Preferably Canucks and hockey related, because then I will do the non-hockey stuff at the end. Fangirl, hi Clay. Do you think Chiasson has a chance of earning a contract with the Canucks, especially if Sutter can't start? Yes, size, experience, things that Travis Green likes. We'll see. I think he's going to get a fair shot. I can't say right now. I can't handicap his chances. but he definitely has a chance of making the team. Otherwise, they wouldn't have brought him in. Top 5 goals scored by Jim Hsmfangirl. He did. It's a great day for an exorcism, right? On Burroughs' whereas John Shorthouse said he slayed the dragon. I think Jim Hsmfangirl said a great day for an exorcism. There's that one for sure. I can't really think of goals. I think of more like great save, Luongo and stuff like that. And I think wasn't it here on Sunday? Remind me. Just put a Y in the chat if it's a yes. I thought I talked on Sunday how I know the guy who lives next to Jim Hsmfangirl, and I said that it was Hsmfangirl's decision to step away and that he wasn't fired or canned. I think I said that, right? I'm not trying to look for credit here. I'm just trying to remind me I'm just trying to think of if I said that. I think I did. So it's true. And Jim Hsmfangirl is indeed walking away on his terms. Sorry, Doug, I can't think of 5 goals off the top of my head. Which goalie starts the first preseason game? Oh, doozy. That's a good question. Which goalie starts the first preseason game? I have a feeling. I was going to say, I think you saved Demko for Abbotsford, but do you send Halak, the veteran, down to Seattle for one game? No. I think it could be DiPietro, and then you save Demko and Halak for later where they don't have to travel. So it could be DiPietro, actually. Will from Sydney, awesome. Noah, I am great. Hope you are well as well. Any Canucks changing numbers? Yes. Hoglander went from 36 to 21. Gadjevich went from 41 to 42, so Halak could take 41. I thought I saw... those are the Canucks that were here last year that I think are changing numbers. And then you got Puckles in 92. I think Garland was wearing 83, right? Taking Beagle's number. Dickinson 18, taking Vertanen's number. Travis Green, do you have a feeling that Pete and Hughes will be signed tomorrow since they want them in training camp? No, I don't think it's going to happen that soon, Travis Green. I think it's going to happen during camp, but I don't think it's happening tomorrow. They still got to fly back from Michigan, too. Chris, thoughts on Detroit Red Wings player Tyler Bertuzzi not being allowed to play on any away games because he's unvaccinated? Yeah, we knew that was happening. We knew with Canada's stricter rules that it was going to be tough. So I'm not surprised. Hey, Clay, when you say PTO, what is that you mean? Professional tryout. So Shannon, that is someone who technically is not connected to any team, not even under contract. Guys like Hoglander, Podkolzin, even some minor leaguers, they're under contract to the Canucks, and we know what their contract cap hit is, but a PTO means professional tryout. They have to sign a contract to ultimately play for the team. So if a player has a good camp, he will then turn that PTO, professional tryout, into a contract. Lucas, Chiarelli and Hitchcock hired by the Blues. Laughable move. Yeah, they're not great. Chiarelli's not great. I wouldn't say it's laughable, but he's not great. Got my dates at Rogers Arena. Awesome. Congrats, Lucas. I'm going to 2 preseason games. The 3rd and the 9th. The 3rd and the 9th. Do you know the Vancouver-Seattle game on Sunday will be on TV? Yes, but on Seattle station, King 5, the one with Jane Anderson. I don't know if you remember her. No, you're probably too young for that. So look for King 5 emanating out of Seattle. Hello, Duffman. And you guys say, yes, I was talking about Jim Houston on Sunday. That's great. Coach Rob, thoughts on Jim Houston retiring? It's fine. I like him a lot, but I'm happy that he's going out on his terms. Thought he would work a few more years. He's only 65. Yeah, but there are a lot of young guys who are probably gunning for his job. And is he getting any slower? I hear his voice weakening just a tiny bit, given his age, but still very descriptive, very, very good. Justin, do you think Chiasson, if he makes the team, could displace a Highmore or McEwen or even a Gadjevich? Yes, yes, and yes. Not that much depth. Not that too much depth isn't a bad thing, considering the Canucks' bad run of injuries every year. Yes, you can never have too many depth players or defensemen, as we've shown in the past. Bill Presto, seeing the price of single tickets, are the season tickets more expensive than previous years? Great question, Bill. No, they have held our season ticket prices for the past 3 or 4 seasons. Yeah, Justin says DiPietro starts as well. How do you feel about Chris Cuthbert being official voice for Hockey Night in Canada? Edmund, I like him a lot. I think he's great at football. I think he's got a really good tone. He's very bright. He seems like a really nice guy. So I like Chris Cuthbert. I think I'm fine with that. Wow, 75 of you in here. That is awesome. Let's keep that going. Let's get the likes up to 40 or so. So if you haven't liked it, only 22 of you have. If you haven't liked this video, I would appreciate it if you did. Mark, is there a chance when they sign our 2-stars that they lose their rights earlier than if they would have signed them long term? I think a better way of thinking about this is they're likely going to sign short-term contracts, but as long as they don't go 4 for Petey or 5 for Hughes, then we still have the rights for their third contract as well. So I'm not too worried that we're going to mess up and walk them to free agency after this contract, if that's what you're asking. Two Thumbs, didn't know they had a subscriber-only mode for YouTube. Yeah, I just learned about it a little while ago, and it's nice. It just gets a little bit more of a commitment, and if someone ends up unsubscribing after they leave their comment, that's fine as well. Not the end of the world. It's weird. It says I got a new subscriber, but I didn't see the alert today. Maybe I didn't set it, but that's okay. Cango, sounds like Garland wants to prove the Arizona wrong for trading him. Do you think this could make him more effective as he wants to make the playoffs and win a cup? I think the fact that he's going to be surrounded with better players is going to make him more effective anyways. Cango, motivation notwithstanding. Brian Pedersen hasn't been signed yet. It's a funny concept, but what if Pedersen was traded for Luke and Jack Hughes? Oh, that'd be interesting. And then we have all the Hughes boys here. Yeah, I don't think it's going to happen, but that is kind of interesting when you think about it. Garland's wearing 8. Thank you, Edmund. My favorite number. If you guys watch my jersey number video, that is my favorite number. Jogpa, will Seattle game on Sunday be televised? Yes, King 5. You got to look it up, though. Should we trade Myers now or next year? Does Myers have a no trade? I should look that up real quick. Myers has a modified no trade. So I don't know if we can just trade him. Kind of have the depth for a top 6D with Shen Levy and Rathbone. And I like Wu. Yeah, but none of those guys are experienced enough yet. But yes, the $6 million would be nice. Oh yeah, Garland's 8. I don't know why I said 83. Garland is 8. Thank you. Yes, TSM, I agree. Ekman Larson, even when he first got traded here, he knows the expectations that come with him and a $7 million contract, 7.26. And he knows the expectation that he's top pairing defenseman. And I think he wants to prove it as well. So I am completely fine when I hear Oliver Ekman Larson talk like that. Do you think Benning's priority is signing PD and Hughes right now? Yep, it's his only priority. You're welcome, Shannon. Dexter Clay, do you think my grandma could get as many points as Chiasson if she was given the same opportunity as him playing on McDavid's wing and on the top power play? I say she drops 40 points. I think that's a little bit too conservative. She'll probably get 50. Do the Canucks charge to attend training camp? Yeah, I believe it's a nominal $5 or $5.50. How many years will they sign Chiasson for in money if they sign him? If they sign him, PTO usually in 1 year because they want to make sure that it works out. All right, Lucas, I will look for you. I don't know if he needs more donuts, Bim. My contract sucks. Yep. JDS, hi, Jamie. Do you think they'll have it on the Canucks hockey channel for Sportsnet? That's the Canucks Blackout channel. If you're talking about the Sunday game, no, I think it's only going to be on American TV, King 5. Arman, thank you. I appreciate that. Thanks a lot for your support. Who's your favorite player other to watch than Bo Horvat? Well, Benedict Horvath, I'm not sure if you knew because... No, I don't think I haven't seen you in the chat before, so you probably didn't know that Horvat was my favorite player. He is, actually. And my second favorite player is Brock Besser. So coincidentally, I have Horvat there and Besser there tonight. Duffman, if Canucks had to trade a player to sign Petey and Quinn, who do you think they would trade? It's got to be someone that they can trade, right? Myers, $6 million, but he's got a modified no trade. I think you go, Tanner Pearson's got a no trade. I thought of him because he's 3.25. Gosh. Do you go Sutter or Dickinson? I don't want to trade Dickinson. We just got him. Pullman, 2.5. Who's going to take him? That's a tough one. I want to say Pearson, but he's got a no trade clause. Oh, I heard a buzz, which is kind of cool. Shannon, thank you for the donation. I appreciate you. Let's get some love to Shannon in the chat. I just got to message my thumbnail maker. He just sent me a message. Okay, awesome. I never want to bug this kid. He's still in school, but all right. Okay, thanks for letting me do that, guys. I will not stay distracted. Thanks again, Shannon, for that donation. I appreciate that. Edmund, favorite Cuthbert goal? I go Crosby scores the golden goal and Morrison. Yeah, I thought about the Cuthbert golden goal for sure. Fangirl, with the news that came out today, is it possible the Canucks miss the playoffs? Even without the news, there's always a chance they'll miss the playoffs, but I think that they will. I think they'll make it. Justin Oyel says Carlin was the best Arizona player last year. Do you think he can be an unsung hero for us this season, or even most exciting player? Maybe not unsung, but I think most exciting for sure. But I hear what you're saying, Justin. He can be unsung given that a lot of attention will be on Petey, Bo, Besser, Miller, Podkolzin, right? All ahead of Garland. But so yeah, he could be unsung, but I think he can be one of the most exciting for sure. Derek, hey Clay, when do you think the Canucks would honor Luongo? When the Canucks honor, will it be Ring of Honor or jersey retirement? At first, I thought it would be Ring of Honor like Kirk McLean. Then I know a lot of people. Oh, I'm sorry. I think I missed something. Lucas sent. What is this? I don't even know what this is. Lucas, tell me what this is. I just saw a big chat thing right at the top. And he says, Clay, just wanted to say thanks for keeping it my Canucks content field over the last 50 months since I've been off work during the pandemic. Clay, thanks for being a friend as always. See you at the rink. GLCPC for life. Awesome, Lucas. I don't even know what that is. Tell me, is that like a super chat or something? But thank you, Lucas, for the kind words. I have a lot of respect for you. All right, let's keep on going. I thought Luongo would be Ring of Honor. Then I heard some people thinking jersey retirement. As much as I like him, he's my favorite player of all time. I still think it might be Ring of Honor and not jersey retirement. Just a gut feeling. Dexter, I say she plays 82 and goes point per game minimum. Is that your grandma or your aunt now? Or your mom? I can't remember who we're talking to. PTO only lasts until the end of training camp. Yes, that's correct, Jogpal. And then you got to make a decision. Oh, no, wait. Yes, because you have to be under contract to play in games. That would make sense. I see another donation came in. Wow, Benedict Horvath donates $6.99 through Super Chat. Thank you very much for your donation. Where have you been all my life? No, that is awesome. I appreciate that donation very much. And is it because I said Horvath's my favorite player? And he says Dexter is the best mod I know of. Dexter is outstanding. He is outstanding. So thank you for the donation, Shannon. Thank you, Benedict. And thank you for the nice message, Lucas. All right, let's keep on going. Rehan, do you think we are signing Pettersson and Hughes? Yes, we are. I just don't know when. Will, do you think we could even have cap left after we sign Petey and Quinn to be able to offer Chiasson a contract? Depends. That's a good point. Oh man. Imagine if they signed Chase under a contract to whatever, $800,000, and then now that's $800,000 less that you have for PD and Hughes. Yeah, but I guess they'll cross that bridge when they get to it. But the optics won't look good. That's a really good point, actually, Will. I never thought about that. That's an excellent point. No problem, Lucas. Noah, do you know what the channel the Canucks Flames is on Monday? That one I don't know. Just past Shannon's donation because I'm about 5-6 minutes behind. Thank you again, Shannon. Will Canucks be able to at least sign one of PD and Hughes? Yes, they will. I just don't know when. They'll sign both. Dogwood, only King 5 is broadcasting the game. Clay, we're in an age when American TV shows show more than hockey in Canada. I think it's because it's the first Kraken game. No, 2 thumbs game. I'm not going to training camp. Got to work Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Saturday I could, but I probably won't. Yeah. Meow hype, don't know hype. That's awesome. Thank you, Shannon, once again. Will or can they re-sign JT Miller with his contracts up? Yeah, they can. It'd be very interesting. They'll Besser next year and then Miller and Horvat the year after, but they can. Clay, would you be kind enough to record the scrimmages if you go and maybe play during your live shows so we can analyze? Sorry, I hope you don't mind. No, Whip, that's don't apologize. That's a great inquiry. Yeah, I don't know if they'll like that, of me sitting there recording the scrimmages. Yeah. Let me think about that. So are you asking, I'm not going to training camp games unless you're talking about the 2 exhibition games, but no, I can't film them live and stream it. That's probably not a good thing to do. Travis Green, imagine the narratives and PD miss camp and then preseason games and get a slow start. Yeah, that's not going to be good either. Thanks again, Lucas, for the nice message. What is Canucks' biggest strength this season? Is it defense? It's not the defense, that's for sure. Forwards or the goalies. I asked this on Twitter a couple days ago. I think it's the forwards and then the goalies, then the defense. And specifically, it's the centers. No, I don't know about the FBI story, doozy. You know, Lucas, tell me if I messed up. So Lucas, only because I've never seen it before, can you just let me know when you did that chat? What was it called? Is that what you call? Yeah, I don't even know what that is because I've never seen it before, but I still see it up there, which is great. And you said some really nice things, so thank you. But what? I don't even know what that is. But I appreciate it. Bim Jane, do you think we can win the cup this year if we put an Elfren in net? Well, let's try it. Might have some mobility issues. Oh, members only chat. Oh, cool. Gotcha. Thanks again, Benedict. I just passed your donation. I appreciate that. Rehan, yes, maybe. Oh, you probably typed this in before I answered it. Yes, we are going to sign them. I just don't know when. Skippy, hey Clay, with PD's recent comment about hockey no longer being about loyalty to teams, how do you think? Is that exactly what he said? I didn't see that quote, but yeah, the Sedins, I'm sure they're saying, wow, you know, it's a lot different than 20 years ago when we broke in. Why not Houston in the Ring of Honor? Well, then you got to go to Jim Robson as well, even before Houston. Oh, member chat option. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Thank you, Lucas. And yeah, Coach Rob, no, that's awesome. Lucas has always been a hero since the very first day that I launched it. But yeah, I still appreciate it. I think Sunday's game will be on IPTV. I don't even know what that is. Do you think the player introductions will be different this year? Sure, Fangirl. I don't know. I think so. Yeah, there'll be fans there. That's a big change. Dogwood, great point. That's why I kind of think Luongo is going to be Ring of Honor, just like McLean, as opposed to Jersey retirement. ShadowNet, welcome. Going to the game October 1st at the Saddledome. Nice, Johnny Canuck. I was first so far. You've spoken like a true city person, ShadowNet. Jogpaul, how big a contract can Canucks afford to give PD and Hughes with only $60 million left? If you go short-term bridge deals, you could go Hughes between 6 and 6.5, PD between 7 and 7.5, or even 8, and you still have $1 million left. If you want to go long-term with both, you can't. You could try long-term with one, short with the other, but I have a feeling it's going to be both short. Where do the Canucks rank with all the Canadian teams this year? I don't think they'll be as good as Toronto, Edmonton. I think they'll be on par with Winnipeg. And I think they'll be better than Calgary and Ottawa. Meow, do you think Meow can try out for Meow the Canucks? Sure. Shannon, I don't know if you're talking about you or Charlie, but both of you should try out. Cable Box. Thank you, Jogpaul. I appreciate that. When they go to training camp, will they stay in a provincial campground or private campground? Well, I don't know, but I hope they have a reservation. That's for sure. What do you think will be the goalie records? I think Demko plays 55 games and wins 30 of them. I think Halak wins 15 of his 27, and then that's our 45 wins. Lucas think Dr. Bonnie Henry might drop the puck. Will Ulevi and Rathbone benefit from not having Hughes in camp? I'll answer that in a second because it looks like Dexter has.
This might answer your question.
Wait.
10:36 and 29
What computer's talking? Hey, be quiet. Whoever's talking. Not sure what that was. Dexter is a franchise member. Welcome, Dexter. That is awesome. Let's give Dexter some. Dexter, is that an upgrade from All-Star or is that brand new? Sorry, I should know this. No, I don't think you upgraded. I think you became a member for the first time. That is awesome, Dexter. Welcome. You will not be disappointed. Just ask all the members in here. That is wonderful. Thank you, Dexter. And by the way, I put the wrong date for my live stream on there. I'm going to fix that right now. It is October 15th and 16th, not October 16th and 17th. I'm not sure what I'm thinking. Let me just fix that. Talks amongst yourselves for a second as I fix that on my screen. Gosh, you'd hope that I get the date right, considering I've been talking about it for the last month. October 15th and 16th. Okay, let's get back to this. Thank you, Dexter. That is awesome. Well, I better catch up. Will Ulevi and Rathbone benefit from not having Hughes in camp? Not really. Yeah, they might get more reps, but we know that obviously when Hughes signs, he's going to take one of their spots, or he's going to make the team. Whereas those two, we don't know for sure. Oh, scrimmages between the Canucks instead of other teams. Sorry, Whip. I was a little confused, and you're welcome. A lot of great questions here, but I always lose my place quite easily. Whoa, another thing happened. Canucks Access, welcome to All-Star. Okay, I got to give some love like I do to everyone. Canucks Access, just, I presume, because we were just messaging on Instagram, if you are the Canucks Access that is on Twitter and Instagram, thank you. Canucks Access is the one who does, I have to say, be careful I say that, Access. He does all my thumbnails now. So all the good ones, I should say. I still have to do the ghetto ones once in a while when he's busy. But thank you. I presume that is you. And that's why, if it is you, the reason why my message to you was so short just now is because I was streaming when I was trying to type that out. So Canucks Access, welcome to membership. Wow, we have 2 new members tonight. This is awesome, you guys. And follow Canucks Access both on, well, sub to him here. Follow him on Twitter. And especially follow him on Instagram. On Instagram, he's blowing up on there because he's quick. He's even quicker than what I do, doing vlogs and stuff. So make sure. No, Rob, I don't think it's frozen. It's still going on my screen. So maybe it's just yours actually, because I see it on unfrozen, not frozen on mine. But I'll check for sure. Yeah, I still see it going. Okay. Now I got to really catch up. Okay, where was I? Okay? I think I know where goalie records. I talked about that. Okay, scrimmage. Bim Jennings, I'll read your comment if it's a question. Remember, I do questions only mostly, or really nice compliments to me. Are the Canadians eligible for the Hockey Hall of Fame soon? I believe it's 5 years after retirement, so they're still a couple years away. Oh, I love these hypotheticals. Abbotsford Canucks offer you Johnny Canuck mascot position, 8 years, $59,000 per year, part-time, still yes to YouTube. Would you take the deal? Pat, you're awesome. Were you the ones who gave me all the questions before? Because you know exactly my conditions. I still want to be able to do my YouTube. So $60,000 per year, Johnny Canuck mascot, part-time. I can still do my YouTube. Then I can get another part-time job. Ooh, man. Wearing that hot stuffy costume though, and I'm not very athletic. I used to be, but not anymore. I'd have to go with the more comedic approach as opposed to the athletic approach. 60 grand a year part-time though. 8-year deal though. I'll be 55 by the time it's done. I might not even make it to make it down the stairs of one section. 60 grand a year though, part-time. I can do my YouTube and something else part-time. What the heck? I take the deal. Oh, thank you, Skippy Twitch. I didn't know that. Who won the Stanley Cup this year? Colorado. No problem, Noah. Thanks for being here as always. I just passed Dexter. Thank you, Dexter, for becoming a franchise member. Amazing. Likely that Brad Hunt beats both Ulevi and Rathbone. It's going to be a three-way dogfight for sure. I could see that happening. Brand new. That's awesome, Dexter. And then Canucks Access, awesome as well. Fangirl saying you enjoy these chats and members only live stream. Yeah, I love it. I love it. I love it today. I love the energy in here. That's good. Dexter, how do I look at the perks of other memberships? It won't let me know. It won't let me now that I'm a member. I thought that you could. Isn't there a see perks button? Yeah, but I can tell you really quick, Dexter, and this is for everyone, so bear with me. Actually, I will do that in 2 minutes. I will go over the memberships in 2 minutes before we get to Ask Me Anything. Warriors mascot as a cousin of Finn. I like that. Do they have 2 squads in preseason games, like switching goalies every period? So to answer, no, usually, yeah, a goalie, they'll play 2 goalies in a game, not 3. So they'll have one guy play half the game, one guy play the other half. And then, yes, only half of the squad will travel to Seattle. I don't know who. I don't know. Yeah. But only half the squad will travel to Seattle. And I think very few of the players that play on Sunday night will play then again on Monday night in Abbotsford, especially with the travel. And then you start to narrow it down from there. Hello, Sean. Tyson, do you think JB should have waited to resign Pearson to get in a perfect world? Yes. I think a lot of people were surprised that he signed him there before PD and Hughes. Okay, I'm going to quickly talk about memberships now, and then it looks like I caught up on all the questions, and then we'll go into Ask Me Anything. So hold on to your Ask Me Anythings for a second. Don't ask them yet because I'll get lost or I won't find them. So I'll talk about memberships really quickly because I was going to say up until today, memberships kind of stalled, but I think, I was so happy to get Dexter and Canucks Access, so happy to get their memberships, not because of the income, which obviously does, every little bit helps. You guys know, I'll say this, when it comes to memberships, I don't do it for the money. I don't need the YouTube money per se, but it's nice. It's nice when I can justify, or it helps me justify the time, energy away from Gail and the kids, although they are very, very supportive anyways, obviously. So I appreciate that. But more importantly, it just helps me build community, not only with all of you here, but even more so for members. So here we go. All-Star is $1.99, and with All-Star, you get the custom emojis and badges that you can use. Not a lot of people use them, but you can use them in the chats. And then you get a written shout out on all my videos. All the members are listed, all the All-Star members. And you get one members only live stream a month. Okay, so that's $1.99 All-Star. For franchise, $4.99, you get all those things, of course, emojis and badges, members only live stream, and written shout outs. So you get all those things, plus 2 extra perks for franchise members is you get members only Ask Me Anything. So once a month, I will do an Ask Me Anything vlog just for you, and I won't post it publicly. I'll send it only to franchise and up. And then also with franchise, you get a monthly Zoom chat, a group Zoom chat with everyone, which is a lot of fun actually. Then next up is Hall of Fame, which is $14.99 a month. So you get all those things that I just talked about. Plus you get 3 extra things with this level. You get a behind the scenes or exclusive video once a month. So content that I don't post publicly. You get a 30-minute Zoom call with me. I don't know why people want this, but well, no, it's fun actually. So a 30-minute Zoom call with me every month, and you get verbal shoutouts in all my videos. As you know, I talk about Hero and Hall of Fame members. So that's for $14.99 a month. And then the last one is Hero. That's $49.99 a month. And I admit there's no way that I can provide probably justly $50 of content every month or perks. But this is for anyone that wants to support me in that way and believes in what I'm doing and wants to put resources behind it. And I'm blessed that we already have 4 of those type of members. And with that, you get everything that All-Star Franchise Hall of Fame get. Plus, I will take a Hall of Fame. I'll take a Hero member to 1 Canucks game a year. And Hero members get priority in my Ask Me Anything video. So if you do a question for my Ask Me Anything videos, I will answer it first. And then you just get the satisfaction of really supporting me. So there we go. So Dexter, if that works out for you, then that works out for you. And I'm glad that you did that. For anyone else who wants to support me membership, you're more than welcome to do so. Okay, it's 10:47. Let's do 10 minutes now. Okay, so Dexter has found the custom emojis. I should update those actually. How long do you need to be a hero for us to take us to a game? Well, Jogpal, I wouldn't expect it's the honor system, right? If someone signs up to be a hero, then I take them to a game, and then they then quit their membership. There's not much I can do. I'd wish that's not the case. But I'm not suggesting that you're going to do that, but I think the games that I will take people to will likely be in the new year anyways. So at least, but the 4 heroes that I know now, I know that they're in it for the long haul. They're in it to win it. So yeah, I didn't put a minimum requirement on the hero. So that's a great question. Yeah, Fangirl, we told you got to boot up that Mac and just do it on the MacBook. And we'd be happy to have you. Okay. Ask me anything now for the last 10 minutes. No Canucks or no hockey related questions. Let's do personal or just different topics. And if someone does ask a hockey related question, no need to hide it. Just let it sit there and it'll be up to me if I answer it. Okay. Yeah, Shadownet, I don't think, I don't know why Jogpaw was asking. He might have just been asking just because he wants to know. Oh, so Dexter, you quit the leadership team because you didn't get picked to go to Wee Day. Okay, well, I'm not going to judge you. Have you seen Shang-Chi yet? No, I have not. And, now I want to see Dear Evan Hansen first, but I do want to see Shang-Chi. Favorite James Wan movie? I don't even know who James Wan is. Is that really bad if I say that? James Wan. I have to look at his list. Sorry. Like I know he's a director. I just don't know which movies he's done. So maybe I'm not a big fan, I guess. James Wan, Wikipedia. Let me look up his films. Filmography, film. See, I'm not really big into the Saw. Well, he does only scary movies. Yikes. I haven't seen any of these. Yeah, I haven't seen any of these. So I cannot pick a James Wan movie. To be honest with you. Lucas, are you just ready for life to get back to normal again, Clay? Yes. And actually, I was at, if you're on my Twitter, you saw me post a picture of my goofy outfit. I thought it was fine. We had a church meeting tonight, right? Every Wednesday night, we do church teaching for kids from my church. And I can't believe I said church like 8 times in that sentence. And back to in-person classes as opposed to online. So that's one sign that we're getting back to normal. But yes, I want more of that for sure. Jogpal just wanted to know, all good for sure. New subscriber. Oh shoot, I can't read it on my screen because of where I have all my text. Gary B. Thank you, Gary B, for subscribing. What other game do you play besides the NHL games? Edmund, that's it. That's all I play. And I barely play those, as you can see. Dean, how long will we have to vaccine card for restaurants until this fourth wave starts to die down, Dean? I don't know. Good question. How often do you go to Burger King? I used to go about once a week. Now I've not been there in about at least a month. But it used to be once a week. Favorite kid? Love them all, ShadowNet. Love them all. I love how smart and how nurturing, protective, how good of an older brother. Well, you know something, brother. How good of an older brother Sean is, and not just to Jacob and Kayla, but to all of our friends and family. So I love that. I love Jake's creativity, his energy, and how engaging he is, how fun he is, and I love how sweet and genuine Kayla is, and how she has a desire to help people. So I love all three of them for sure. See, I'll answer even the tough questions. Favorite workout to do at the gym? Well, whether gym or with Perform and Transform online. The strongest part of my body is my legs, actually, but I don't necessarily like the leg works out. I like core stuff, dead bugs and what's that one? I don't mind planks. The hollow rock is called, where you're kind of working your abs, but I do like to use dumbbells. I think my legs are the strongest part of my body. My arms are probably the weakest part of my body. But I do like, I do like shoulder presses. I like squat presses, dumbbell rows, things like that. So I guess I like the arms part, but my legs are the strongest part of my body. But I don't know if you can tell. That sounds like I'm fishing for compliments. Yeah, but I feel a lot better. I feel I'm the lightest I've been in the past 4 years, which is pretty exciting for me, and I want to keep it up. That's why I'm not drinking pop. You see me instead drinking water and eating grapes loudly into my microphone. No, Lucas, I don't know much about the Evergrande fiasco. I need to look it up. Favorite Zelda game? Never played it, Duffman. Gary, you just earned me as a subscriber. Gary, thanks a lot, man. Thank you for putting out Canucks content consistently. No problem. My number one Canucks YouTuber. Oh, you're awesome, Gary B. I appreciate that. Thank you. I like to, that's what I want to be. I want to be the most consistent, do I want to say best? No, I just want to be consistent. And actually, I'm going to give you my kind of philosophical statement at the very end as I sign off. Do you think Sutter missing out is from COVID fatigue? They said no. They said it had nothing to do with COVID. So, Gary, usually last 10 minutes, I don't answer Canucks questions, but after you complimented me so well, of course I'm going to answer your question. They said it's not COVID related. Okay, I better go a little faster. Burger King is worst fast food. Your inner ghetto. Most regrettable parenting moment you've had. Oh, that is a good, deep question. Regrettable parenting moment. ShadowNet, nothing comes to mind right away. I've certainly made a few mistakes along the way, but nothing where I've actually said, no, I shouldn't have given the boys that choice. I shouldn't have told Kayla to do this. I'll have to come back to you. I'm not trying to dodge the question. Let me think about that. Or ask me anything video maybe, and then when I have time to think about it. But I appreciate the good question. Pizza or burger and fries? I'm going burger and fries. No, I haven't seen the NHL 22 commercial yet. Yeah, Furious 7. Haven't watched that, and I haven't seen Aquaman either. Calf races is your favorite workout. Dexter, you're very clever. That is a throwback to my son Sean's football teammate who called me Mr. Cows. Very good. Clay, why did you hire a personal trainer instead of going to the gym individually? That's a very fair question. Not comfortable going to the gym yet, I think. This personal trainer I know from church days. I helped him out about 3 or 4 years ago when he was just getting going. Patrick from Perform Transform. 3 years later, he's a lot more professional now. He's really solid on what he does. And it was also Gail and me doing this together. So we're working out together. We're meal planning together, and that's why. And he gave me a pretty good deal to considering that I'm helping promote his business as well. So those are some answers for you. What are the kind of new meals you're eating? I'm eating a lot of chicken, a lot of fish, no carbs at night. A big change. So things like that. So still a lot of protein, a lot of fruits now, fruits and veggies for sure. So Gail makes a really good baked salmon, some chicken dishes, stuff like that I'm really enjoying. The CCC Crew is indeed the best, fangirl. Thank you. Are you eating in a calorie deficit? No, I'm not doing that, Dexter. I'm just changing how much I eat and what I eat and when. Are you buying Bitcoin? No, Mason, I don't understand it, so I haven't bought it. Maybe I'm missing out, but no, I haven't bought it. Shannon, what did you ask me about Burger King? Oh, no. There you go. I answered it. Reese, very good, Dexter. You have the best memory on here for sure. What is Vancouver's most famous or iconic food? I don't know. White spot burgers, maybe? Or maybe it's sushi somewhere, but I don't know if it's iconic. Famous? What's famous here? All you can eat sushi? Bubble tea? But that's not iconic. I can't stand bubble tea. Iconic. I don't know. What do you think? White spot burger, maybe? I'm not sure. Better coffee, Starbucks, McDonald's, or Tim Hortons? Great question. I got an easy answer, Jamie. I don't know because I don't drink coffee, so I don't know if any of those are good or better. Clay, you should be wearing tight shorts to show off. Okay. On my 24-hour live stream, Gary, I will show off my calves, okay? You guys remind me. The 24-hour live stream, I will show off my calves. I can't believe I just said that. Are you a good poker player, Clay? Yes, Rome. I'd say I'm above average. Not like amazing, but usually in cash games and tournaments with my friends, I would usually end up on the good side of the money for sure. And I've won a couple small tournaments, one on a cruise, one in Vegas, but very small tournaments. I'd say I'm good. No, I'm not great, but I'm good enough. Shorts that go down to calves. Come on in, Shannon. Do you cook any of the meals at home for your family? No, Gail is the cook for sure. Sean and Kayla are a little bit. Me and Jake are useless. But I do all the cleaning. So I do all the pots, the pans, the dishes. We got a good, and I run the dishwasher, and Jacob unloads it in the morning. We got our routine down. So I admit that I could probably help more in the cooking, but that's not my strength. I'd rather capitalize on my strengths, and I don't mind doing all the cleanup. White spot burgers, there you go. That sounds good. What Gail makes, move in. Of course, anytime, Shannon. Best restaurant in Chinatown in Vancouver. I'm not the best person because I don't like Chinese food to ask. Sorry, I'm not the best person to ask. I don't like Chinese food. You still need to make that Google form with some questions related to live stream. Dexter, I'll get back to you. I have a couple thoughts on that, but I will get back to you on Instagram, I promise. Now I'm hungry for a white spot. Where I get one in the Philippines? Oh, welcome, Trevor, from the Philippines. What are some other teasers you have for a 24-hour stream? Well, I have the 4 national media guests. I have a couple hockey YouTubers. I have my family coming on. NHL tournament, jam session with Marie. I'm going to do a show off all my Canucks jerseys, t-shirts, jackets, and tell some stories about that. Got a How Well Do You Know Me contest. Might give away a pair of Canucks tickets. So there's a lot going on for those 24 hours for sure. What countries have you traveled to? Canada, United States, South Africa. Let's go in order. Nowhere in South America yet. On Africa, I've been to South Africa. Asia, I've been to the Philippines and Japan. And in Europe, I've been to Rome. I've been to Ireland. I've been to England. Rome being Italy, of course. So I think those are the big ones. England, Italy, Philippines, Japan, So I haven't been to Australia yet, and I haven't been to South America yet. Or Germany as well. Oh, Poland. Yeah. So in Europe, it's been England, Italy, Germany, and Poland. Clay, why don't you sign up for media passes for Abbotsford Canucks? Gary B, I actually don't think I qualify for media, to be honest with you. Can't wait. Yeah, the 24-hour live stream, it's going to be awesome. I always say it's going to be the greatest thing ever, the dumbest thing ever. No, I'm leaning towards the former. I think it's going to be the greatest thing ever. I'm really excited about it. Thank you, Chonger. It's going to be fun. Cincinnati chili. No, I've never tried that. Okay, we are at 11 o'clock. I've caught up on the questions. The one thing philosophically I was going to say, and you can, so I won't take any more questions here, but I'll do my philosophical question now, and then I'll do my sign offs. My philosophical question is this: despite me, once in a while clamoring for likes or talking about the subscribers that I have or targets of 8,000, 10,000, to be honest with you, I don't really get too caught up in views and likes, truly. The subs is nice because it shows an indication of growth. I guess the likes is nice because it's affirming, and everyone likes affirmation. And the views are nice because it shows you that at least that what you're doing is connecting. And then the memberships are nice, obviously not just from the money perks, but just from the overall community we're building. But how should I say this? Yeah, I guess it depends what kind of mood I'm in. Because why am I doing the 24-hour live stream? Well, I think it'll help bring in donations. I think it'll help grow my subscriber base. But those aren't the primary reasons why I'm doing it. I'm doing it because I think it's something different, something unique, something not a lot of people do. And I think it's a great way to build community and have fun with you guys. Yet, at the same time, people are on YouTube for a reason. People are on social media for a reason because they want to build, not clout. I'm not into clout at all. But I want to use my opportunity in a good way to have a positive impact on people. Why do I say this? I say this because I don't get too worried about if other YouTubers have bigger subscriber bases than, because most of them do. I don't worry if this person's video gets more likes or more views than my video on the same topic. I think there's a lot of space in the digital space for a lot of content creators, vloggers, bloggers, podcasters. So, yeah, I don't know why I wanted to talk about this today. It wasn't like bothering me or anything today. It was just something that I was kind of reflecting on, maybe in that, as I see maybe Canucks After Dark growing, which I'm so happy about, as I see other colleagues doing vlogs growing. It's awesome. And I'm never jealous. I'm never feel like, I guess that's my point, is I never get jealous. I never get envious, or I never feel like I'm competing with anyone. Either people that have way more subscribers or people that have fewer subscribers than me. I don't worry about that kind of stuff. So, yeah, no one even asked for my opinion on this, but it's just something I wanted to share. And I you know what it is? I know what it is. I've been watching. I watch a lot of street ball, basketball. I think I've said this before. I watch a lot of street basketball. Oh, by the way, be honest. Does this kind of talk bore you because the 24-hour live stream? It's going to be some of this, right? I can't just talk about the Canucks for 24 hours. So aside from having guests, I'm going to share some reflective things as well. So I think I'm a pretty good speaker and I like to articulate things, but this might be kind of boring to you guys too as well, but doesn't matter. I guess you're with me for a reason, and we'll keep on going. So I watch basketball, street ball a lot on YouTube, and that whole street ball and basketball YouTube channels is really blowing up right now. But a lot of it, is about getting views, subscribers, likes, park takeovers, blah, blah, blah. I can't stand it when someone does a really nice play and then all the kids rush the court with their cameras and jumping around. Yeah, whatever. But it was funny. There's one group that I watch called the Savage Squad. And if anyone watches street ball, you know what I'm talking about. And they basically blew up and they had a fight with each other, and they blew up their whole team last night because a couple of the members of it have beef with each other. And they're accusing each other of going after clout and going after, money and not taking care of people and blah, blah, blah. So it's just kind of interesting where I think there's this desire, there's this desire not only for affirmation, because if we didn't need affirmation, honestly, most of us wouldn't have social media, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. So affirmation is not the biggest part, but it's a small part of it. But I think when it becomes about how quickly can I grow my subscriber base? How many likes can I get? How many views can I get? Can I surpass this other vlogger? Can I get to where this person is? When you fall into the comparison trap, that's a very, very challenging thing. That's a very, very challenging thing. And I think then you start to not do things for the right reason. So I will get off my soapbox now. Thank you, Wolf Spirit, for the new subscription. I'll get off my soapbox now, but I think all the stuff that I was watching on these basketball channels made me think, or at least analyze, why I'm doing this channel. So if it ever looks like I'm just chasing clout, if it ever looks like I'm chasing memberships, likes, although I ask for them, but I kind of do it jokingly. If it looks like I'm chasing views, and especially if it looks like I'm chasing subs only for the sake of chasing subs, I'm going to give you permission to call me out on it. Okay? That's what I mean. That's the whole point. If I ever seem disingenuous or in this for numbers or for money or for views, I want you to call me out on it. And that is my promise to you. Okay. Thanks for letting me go philosophical for the last 5 or 6 minutes. A lot more where that came from, but I will spare you the details for now. Thank you for being here. Moderators, thank you for doing a great job as always. I think we're building a really good community in here. I always pride myself in saying I have the most mature subscribers and commenters, so thank you. So moderators, thank you. Perform and Transform, Gassy Jack Art, Monkey 9 Brewing, and Zawada Mortgages, thanks to them. And thanks to all of you thanks to members, new donors, new subscribers, a lot of new tonight, and I appreciate it. And we're only going to grow as we get closer to the season. So as it says on the screen, next live stream is Sunday night, September 26th. We'll have a Canucks exhibition game to talk about. 24-hour live stream, October 15th and 16th. It's coming up way sooner than later, which is great. And then, of course, if you're interested in learning about how I'm trying to get in better shape, you can actually sign up for a free consultation call with Patrick at Perform and Transform. Just use that link there, performandtransform.ca/CanuckClay. Okay, friends, we're going to sign off here. So thanks again. On your way out, subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Like this video. Oh, here I go again, chasing clout. Become a member if you'd like to, or leave a comment in the comment section down below. But I don't know why you would, because you've been leaving comments in the first hour. All hour in the stream. So thanks again. Stay safe, stay healthy, take care of yourselves, and take care of each other. And I want to let you know that I absolutely love how the earth rotates. It makes my day. God bless, and go Canucks go. Booyah.